Hello and welcome to Let's Play with Luie. I am your host Luie, and today we're going to be playing one of my favorite games, Streets of Rage 2, sequel to the original Streets of Rage. It's pretty cool. I don't know if we want to sit through. We don't need to sit through a story thing. You guys all know it. Plus, it's all standard stuff. You know, guys beat bad guy comes back, bad guy steals good guy's best friend, good guy gets new friends to find old friend. It's pretty good stuff. We'll be Axel because, well, he's like just simply the best character in the game. You know, gameplay wise. Because that bare knuckle attack is ridiculously good. Some of you may be wondering, Luie, how come you didn't finish Alien Soldier? Because, I'm terrible at that game, really. Like, it was really hard. And, that results in two things. One being my ever-growing frustration and getting game overs, and then feeling like I'm kind of just wasting people's times, because, I mean, you know, just watching someone die over and over isn't going to be fun. At least, well, I don't think it is. I mean, that's why my Battletoads death video has so few views, I think. Anyways, the other thing was I get so involved with the game, I can't even talk because I'm focusing so hard. I'm like, oh, I can't think of anything interesting to say right now. You know, and I mean that's kind of half the thing with Let's Plays, right? Is you want to hear something mildly interesting. At least, I don't know. I hope so. Anyways, interesting note: these bad guys. You see, their name says Galcia. That's a translation error. Their names are originally supposed to be Garcia, and I think you can see, you know, common in Japanese to English localizations, they switch R's and L's, and you know, and seeing as how their alphabet also goes by sound, the Cia, they went with the S sound to try and sound like, you know, the correct Mexican or Spanish pronunciation of the word Garcia. So kind of funny. So Galcias actually Garcias, and so I guess they're Hispanic or something. So let's get a big bit of controversy out of the way. Yeah, I like Streets of Rage more than Final Fight. I really do. And part of that might be because I actually grew up with the Sega Genesis, and Streets of Rage 2 was actually my first game I ever owned. And that might have some influence over it. I recognize I'm probably not completely impartial, but I don't know. I really love Streets of Rage 2. And who doesn't love this banging soundtrack? Am I right? Freaking Yuzo Koshiro at his best. Oh, she see me do that sweet jump over the knife. It would have been better if I connected. That would have been like some action movie stuff. Speaking of action movie stuff, I was thinking earlier, I'm like, it would be funny if we pretended who we would have cast for a Streets of Rage 2 movie. Like done, like not in any like new kind of possibly good way, but straight up like 80s bad action movie way. I'm talking like Roadhouse style, you know? And I think the casting choice for Axel is obvious. Dolph Lundgren, right? Am I right? Dolph Lundgren, easily. He could totally do it. Dolph Lundgren was so great. If you don't know who Dolph Lundgren is, or if you don't appreciate Dolph Lundgren, you need to see Showdown Little Tokyo. That movie is awesome. And by awesome, I mean terrible. And by terrible, I mean completely badical. Man, I love this game. Did I adjust my lives in the beginning, or did I just go straight into it? Oh, I must have, because I have 6 lives. Okay. Wow, my memory is terrible. So anyways. Stop saying the same thing, Axel. It's like he sees a cute kitty over and over. That's terrible. Anyways, I'm not trying to make Axel sound like a pansy, because I mean, he's cool. I definitely think he could have a soft spot for kitties, though. I mean, who doesn't? I just did that backwards. I don't even know how that happened. That guy's name is Barbin. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Bourbon because he's the bartender, and you know, it'd be a nice little kind of thematic name. That move is so badass. He's just like auto combo for massive damage. Yeah, stage 1 clear. Gained 2 lives in that stage. That's awesome. So Yuzo Koshiro, who did the music in this game, basically a legend in the video game composer. I get hit by that thing every time. And like, anyways, fantastic composer, and big fan of dance music. And I mean, this game did come out in like 1992, and you know, dance music was really popular back then. It was like, you know, it was not at the Roxbury time. Everything was What Is Love, and what's that, CNC Music Factory? Yeah, Marky Mark was still with the Funky Bunch. I think this game is dated, but in a good way. I mean, everything about it, you know, the sprite art, the character designs, the music, I love it. You could pick up those grenades, but I can never do it. I'm terrible. Anyways. Ah, dang it. I love this music so much. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking about the music. You know, I don't know how Sega didn't get sued by Capcom, you know, with Axel's incredible resemblance to Cody from Final Fight. I mean, they could have changed him a little bit more. I mean, he's literally blonde-haired guy with white shirt and blue jeans. They could have changed him up a little bit more, you know, but they were like, nah. Because I'm fairly certain Final Fight came after the first Streets of Rage. Or I mean, the first Streets of Rage came out after Final Fight. I'm pretty certain. I'm like... Okay, I'm not very certain at all. Honestly. Oh, that was a Secret Life, by the way. In the, if you go to the farthest... You know, the upper leftmost area when you come out of the truck. Yeah, that was a truck, by the way, which apparently opens from the front, like a tunnel. Yeah, there's an extra life there, which is cool. God, Axel's a beast. So I like Streets of Rage 3. I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. Maybe I should play the Japanese version, because I hear the story's better in the Japanese version, and some other things. It's just, I don't really like Streets of Rage. I mean, I like it, it's just, I don't know. The music isn't as memorable to me, and I'm just wailing him. It's like, let me hit you! No. No, Jet. Wow, this is like the best I've done against him. Like, I mean, he's not a guy I have trouble with, but usually he does better than this. There we go. How long is that? Oh, we're only 10 minutes in. Should I do the next stage? Yes. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and do the next stage, because that was only like 10 seconds, or 10 minutes, so. Now, the stages get longer as the game goes on. I mean, that first stage was like a blip. I've always liked the concept of these old style beat 'em up games, because they're just like, it's always like a group of dudes just get so pissed off at how messed up the situation is. They're like, forget it, we're done with law, we're done with it, law didn't work, let's go beat up everyone. And they're like, what do you mean everyone? And they're like, we mean everyone. And they're like, what do you mean? I mean, even like those guys in the arcade who look kind of shady. Well, I mean, they're in an arcade, I don't really know how much trouble they're doing. No, they look shady, let's beat them up. I love it. They're just like, I'm so angry right now. That's what happens when you steal the best friend of the main character. What's his name? Adam, right? Yeah. Adam, who is the black guy from Streets of Rage 2, who I always liked his look, like a lot. I don't know. I have a thing for knee pads, though. I think they look cool. Adam had them. Yeah, I thought Adam was cool. I think I would like Streets of Rage 3 more if Adam was in it. That was, that's like one of my biggest, like, pet peeves about Streets of Rage 3 is that after Streets of Rage 2, they have a nice roster of characters, and then they just dump them in exchange for freaking Zan, who, I don't know, I don't like him. The weird robot man. Like, in exchange for Zan, a kangaroo. I mean, the kangaroo's cool, but I mean, you don't really play seriously as that guy. I like how there was previously, I don't know if you noticed, there was a sign that said, Pirates, this way. And and then you're like, pirates, yeah, and you get excited, like, I'm gonna fight some pirates, this is gonna be awesome. But there were no pirates, there were only ninjas. I think they killed the pirates. I feel like maybe Mr. X, like, put out a contract, like, wanted, kill these guys. The dude in the t-shirt and jeans and his chick dressed completely insensibly. Stop that! Oh, jeez. And a little kid in rollerblades. Oh god, this game's so 90. Rollerblades! Yeah, those were cool. Where did they fall from? I don't know. Anyways, pirates were like, oh, I want to get in on this contract. We could totally kill a dude wearing a t-shirt and jeans. They show up. Pirates also show up. They have it out. Pirates lose. Poor pirates. And that's why ninjas were waiting on a pirate ship. Of course, that's all speculation. But, I think my reasoning's pretty sound. This guy's name's Beano. I love his sprite, the Jack Beano sprite. I think I just love. He's like, yeah, I love knives. Like you look at him and you're like, yeah, that's a guy that likes knives a lot. He like shows up for like gang meetings, because gangs have meetings. I mean, they got to be organized on some level. And they're like, all right, first order of business, increased knife budget. Yeah, I need more money for knives. And they're like, I think you got enough knives, Jack. I mean, you're literally bleeding from stabbing yourselves with all the knives in your pockets. No, I need more. Because that guy will pull out knives for days if you just keep knocking them out of his hands. P signal. I don't know what those names mean. Y signal, P signal. Does anyone know? That's like a little bit of Streets of Rage backstory or trivia that I don't know or I'm familiar with. Damn it. Nice little Aliens homage with the eggs. I'm a big fan of having homages to other media and whatever, game, movie, TV. Ah, dang it. I did a previous run of this, and I like killed this thing in like 2 seconds. It was ridiculous. Oh, dang it. This is ridiculous. I uppercutted his head off. That's one way to look at it. Oh, I don't want to deal with this guy and this other guy at the same time. I like when you fight those guys, they're all like, Ninpo, how to something or other. Which is cool, because Ninpo means ninja magic, I believe. Or something very similar to that saying. If I'm correct, I think so. Ninjas with ninja magic. When I was young, and I would fight this guy Zamza, who is, by the way, easily one of the top 3 most annoying bosses in the whole game. I always thought he was an alien. Like, that was just my perception of him. Now I see he's like a crazy assassin ninja. You know, he's like a ninja leader. Like, I get it now because, you know, I've seen lots of movies and anime and whatnot, blah blah blah. But he looks pretty alien-like, right? I mean, the claws and I thought that was like a carapace or something when I was younger. I didn't know. Alright. I think that's enough for now. That'll do for Let's Play with Luie Streets of Rage 2 for now. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which I promise will be uploaded much sooner than this one took to get uploaded. Alright, see you guys in the next one.